Hey everybody, I'm David with Bolivar Live, and once again we're here with Chandra with Aran and Franklin. Chandra, thanks for joining us this morning. Let's talk about the banner. Let's talk about Strong Home Inspection Program. We've rolled into 2024, and before we know it, June will be here in hurricane season. And we've talked about this a little bit with Dave, but I wanted to talk with you about it. This is really a great way to know how your house stands.
That's right, because we have a lot of people that don't live full time at the beach, and they either have vacation rentals or houses that they frequent part time, and they may or may not be really familiar with what to even look for and what kind of maintenance issues they may have.
Uh huh.
So it's good to have somebody come out and just take a look and see, at least on the exterior, what's going on, if they have any issues, if they have any rusted bolts or loose siding, loose shingles. We have drones. We can look at the roof. We can look at if you have a chimney, we can look at a chimney flashing, all that kind of stuff just to see if you have any maintenance type issues that need to be addressed. And then that report gives you a baseline. So if we have a storm, which hopefully we won't, but if we
Yeah,
do,
knock on
and you,
wood.
right, right, if we have a storm, you don't want to have you want to have a way to refute any potential claims because they can come back and say, oh, well, that wasn't storm damage, that was maintenance. And you go, oh, no, no, no. See, I have a report that shows this was perfect 3 months ago. So
And
it
so
gives
if
you
they
a
came,
way to refute any kind of claim dispute that you may have
if
for insurance later
if
on.
they came in and said, "Well, your roof was bad," and you
Right,
go back and you say, "Well, I've got this report from Aran and Franklin that says my roof was in top shape, that it passed
right,
inspection,"
right.
you've got something there. If they say, "Well, your siding wasn't right," or that handrail was, and you've got the report,
Right.
man, it's sort of a no brainer whenever it comes to it.
Exactly.
And the cost on this isn't bad. If someone
Right.
wanted to do the outside of the house, everything that's going to be affected by a hurricane, so that they
Right.
knew their house was in perfect shape, or at least what they
Mhm.
needed to fix to get it there.
Exactly.
What are we talking about price wise?
It's 350. And so we can even if you're anticipating that expense, just like you do a home warranty or insurance payment or whatever, we could break that up monthly so that by the time you get to hurricane season every year, it's already prepaid and it's not a big burden for us to come out there and do that. So I mean it's $30 a month, not that bad to get that peace of mind that you can, have a report showing exactly what you need. And if there are things that you need to fix, we can say, hey, this is a, you know, minor, do it in the next three
Right.
months, do it immediately, do it in the next year. I mean, we can kind of give you an idea of what that looks like because just like what you're saying with handrails, that's a safety issue. And if you are doing
Right.
rentals or
If
something,
it's a
you don't
rental.
want any safety issues, liability issues. So, I mean, it would just help, the owners have that peace of mind that, hey, my house is safe. There's no issues with safety issues. There's no issues with the building envelope and we're good to rent for another season.
So it's really better to probably start this in February, March, or April so that if you do have some repairs you need to do, you can get those done before hurricane season starts. And say you come out and the guy says, "Man, you really need a new roof." And chances are the homeowner probably knew he needed a new roof. But if he gets a new roof put on before hurricane season, or since you've done this report, can y'all come back and inspect the roof and update the report so
Well,
that,
hopefully we'll be the person they call to do their windstorm inspection. So if we
okay,
are, we'll absolutely document the roof and show that it's had that new roof put on. And
well, yeah, if they get a new
if they
roof and
use
you do your
yeah, if they use
windstorm,
exactly. So I mean, that certificate will kind of go with the report and say, hey, we identified these issues. They got a new roof. Everything's good. So
it's good. So great.
yeah.
Well, if people want to get more information on this, how can they get hold of you, or what's the best way to get hold of you?
Really, I mean, calling us or emailing us. So it's our website is aranfranklin.com. That's ARAN Franklin.com. And you can email us at info@aranfranklin.com.
And you've got information on the Strong Home Inspection Program on your website too.
Yes, sir. It's right there on the homepage. Just click
Now,
the button and it'll tell you all about it.
real quick, we talked about the exterior. But you also have, I guess you could say, adders to where they can go in and do an inspection on the insulation through thermal imaging
Yes,
and
we do.
electrical and all that too.
We have three different tiers. It's kind of like good, better, best. And so there's a mid grade where we kind of do a little bit more in depth on the interior, and then a very higher grade where we do the thermal imaging and really check your HVAC and different things. So it depends on how involved you want to get, but if nothing else, at least to the exterior, so you have that building envelope really
Right.
identified.
Great, great. Well, Chandra, thanks for joining us this morning. We've talked about this Strong Home Inspection Program since they started advertising with us, and it's really a good deal. It gives you a peace of mind whenever we come in, and it doesn't have to be a hurricane. It could be a
Right.
tornado or maybe some straight line winds, but
Exactly.
you have an engineered report on your home showing it was in good shape, or that come back and fix it so that you've got a good peace of mind. So, well, we're going to head on out. Chandra, thanks for joining us. Until next time, I'm David with Bolivar Live. Y'all have a great day, great week. Come see us. God bless, and bye-bye.